Hello, everybody, and I would like to welcome you today to Chapter Three's reading on my novel, Reborn: The Days of Earth by Raphael Terriel. Um, if you would like to buy the book, the link is in the description below. We're on Chapter 3, and I'm advertising up to Chapter 10. Um, so let's go ahead and get Chapter 3 started on this cold January day. Chapter 3. Enki has been studying the origins of this planet and the neighboring planets. He ponders some of the lost planets of the Purple Kingdom and Luciferian kingdoms. Enki begins to remember that the written stories must be valid to the visions I saw from connectivity. Tiamat was a watery planet located in the purple light, a time when there was no day or night on Tiamat. Venus and Mars were inhabited by several species that considered these planets their homes. Then darkness befell all the planets in the Saturnian star system. The Purple Kingdom was invaded by the same force trying to surface again. Gadril, the closest created being to the All, betrayed creation as he started to rampage and devastate the Saturnian star system, manifesting the Luciferian kingdom. Betrayal always seems to come from the ones closest to us. The only way the Ancient Ones could defeat him, then, was to move the star system toward the nearest sun, creating enough force to drive Gadril back to a different dimension and keep him there for good. At least, that is what they thought. As the planets spun into chaos, war broke out and divided the system into two kingdoms. Nibiru and several other planets represented the Luciferian kingdom, and the Purple Kingdom included the sister planets of Venus and Mars. The Luciferian army fought against the inhabitants of the Purple Kingdom, trying to stop the chaos set into motion. Unfortunately, some of the planets were destroyed. Other planets, like Mars, were damaged after the devastating wars. From what I can see, some life was able to escape Mars. Pyramids were built on the planet to create a Merkaba that allowed them to time travel. Are these the Martians that have come to this planet? Did they come from another habitable planet like Venus or the now known moons of Jupiter? Where is this species' origin? From the conversations that I have had with Terriel, he has explained that his species has been through some catastrophic events on this planet. The trauma that happened in the past created amnesia for the species. Their species is quite advanced for having lost some knowledge, but he claims that his species' planet was named Vulcan. Vulcan was ejected from the Saturnian star system after the Great Wars, with a trajectory of being slowly thrown into the sun and devoured. Their species made it here before the great catastrophe that happened on Mars. He also spoke of his planets of his he also spoke of his species being lost in time. He did not say much on the topic, so I can only conclude from the stories that they were lost in space for some time. And apparently Teriel appeared in their ship as if his origin was not Vulcan. I don't even know how all this is possible. It just seems so odd and strange. This event happened before my father's time, and only his father experienced the destruction of the Saturnian system. At the moment, I do not know what to believe, but there is evidence that something devastating happened a long time ago. I could also be wrong about my hypothesis, but I do feel there is some truth in myth and lies. Time will tell. Enki's bracelet starts to beep and vibrate. When he touches it, the bracelet asks, "Do you want to hear or view your message?" Enki answers, "I just want to hear the message." A voice from the bracelet says, "As you command, Lord Enki, and here is your father's message. Hello, son. I would like for you to meet me outside of Tiamat's atmosphere. I am already here, and I would like to know an update on the progress on what is happening on Tiamat." "The message has ended," said the voice of the bracelet. Enki puts down his rubbishy research and sarcastically says, "Why do I have to be interrupted every time I feel that I might be getting somewhere with my research? I am just glad that I finally understand the DNA and soul connection, so that our species can use a newly created labor force to provide the energy necessary to revitalize our planet." "Bracelet," says Lord Enki, "send a message to my father and inform him that I will be there soon." "Message sent," says the voice of the bracelet. Enki goes outside and gets inside of his spacecraft to leave the planet. On his journey, he momentarily feels that he has been stuck on Tiamat for quite some time. He starts reflecting on his time spent there, for he feels bound to a life he does not want. "I know I have a long lifespan, but I desire to see more of the universe than my star system. I stay because this is a new learning experience for my species and me, and it is the first planet we have experienced since the fall of the Luciferian kingdom. My father Anu overthrew the previous government to stop the takeover of artificial intelligence and the destruction of the planet, while I supported my father's overthrow of the last government. The leader fled to Tiamat. On Tiamat, he encountered a new intelligent species. Our species chose to dominate them and use them to mine for gold to save our planet's atmosphere. The narrative is a lie. Yes, we did come to Tiamat to save our planet, but gold will not be the cure for our planet's ills. No, we found a world that the Galactic Circle has not heard of, or that we know that they have not heard. My family kept that information a secret from the Galactic Circle negotiations. My family does not know that the Galactic Circle has known about this planet for quite some time. Unfortunately, they have also pursued negotiations with a more hostile company. The darker side of the tragedy is creating a prison of souls on the planet to sacrifice their lives and still their energy to feed our world and give it its luscious, green, vibrant splendor of life again. Enki says out loud, I am in full disagreement about how all this should be done. I believe that there could be a better way to save our species. Planets are not forever, and we won't be either if we choose the wrong side. Enki passes the moon and realizes that he is just 1 minute from being outside of Tiamat's atmosphere. He starts thinking about his wife, Ninhursag. He visualizes how he wants to hold and kiss her rose-petal lips. It feels like ages since I've been able to see my wife. He ponders. A tear slowly forms in his eyes. He blinks, and one drop slowly rolls down his cheek. He finally arrives at his destination, and the two spacecrafts connect on the side, creating a tunnel for Enki to walk through to board his father's craft. And this has been a chapter 4 reading. Bye bye now.